Previously on Exclusive Watch was a video about world-class defender similar to Virgil van Dijk is ready to join Liverpool, which obviously wasn't true whatsoever. That was the last video. This one, I've got to be honest, I said I would do 4 exclusives for you today. I think it was actually 3, because I think I saw one and I copied the link twice. So I've been struggling to find you something else, but we're going to take a look at one, and it says as follows. It is from courtoffside.com, and it is exclusive. Man United, boo, scum. And Liverpool likely to try again for transfer of 27 GA Wizard. Don't they come out with some shite? Right, it's by Mark Bruce. All right, and it says Manchester United and Liverpool are among the clubs continuing to consider a transfer swoop for inform Lyon star Ryan Cherki. You've got to pronounce it correctly, because it adds a touch of finesse if you pronounce it correctly. Rayan is articulated as Rayan, with a soft N at the end, giving it that smooth French flair. The surname Cherki is pronounced Cherki, where the sh sounds like sh in she. And I go to this shit just to try and pronounce fucking names. I can't pronounce names on here, you know that. If it's not, you know it is. I hate that when someone comes on here and goes, that's not how you pronounce it. Do you know what I mean? They're right Karens and that. They know what I'm fucking talking about. If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, I can't fucking pronounce it. I don't listen to football. I don't listen to anything, to be honest with you. Well, anyway. Right, anyway, so Man United and Liverpool are among the clubs. Sources with a close understanding. Why is it not just an understanding? Why do they need to emphasise close? Like, hey, we're making this up, but we're going to make it sound like it's really true. So it's a close understanding. I wouldn't say that to you. If I was writing a news article for coptalk.com and it was something that had come from someone that I trust, I would say sources, with an undertaking, or sources, well-placed sources. I don't need to emphasise. You overemphasise when you need someone to believe you. It's like that fella that's been out for a few beers, right? And he's bumped into some bird that he's known years ago, and he's gone off for a bit with her somewhere. And then he's gone home, and then his missus says, where have you been? He doesn't just go, I've just been to a pub for a few. He goes, I went to a pub about 7:30, and I had about 3 pints, and then I was speaking to Dave. You know Dave, don't you? No, that the overemphasis. The more you overemphasize, the more you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it fucking brief, fellas, right? Keep it brief. Sources with a close understanding of the situation have informed Court Out that Cherki is expected to leave Lyon this summer after also attracting interest in January. Blah, blah, blah. He was the subject of inquiries from Man United and Liverpool during the January window, as Court Offside reported at the time. And sources, why not just say, and we expect them to try again for him in the summer? Why not say that? Tells you his statistics and all that shite. And it tells you the other clubs that are interested in him, that basically enables every other fan base to get reeled into the report as well. The Red Devils need upgrades on flops and misfits. While it'd also arguably be an upgrade on Luis Diaz and the injury-prone Jota at Anfield. Well, Diaz, I don't see Diaz going anywhere other than Barcelona, but obviously there are financial problems. Not going to go into it in this video. If you watch my Spanish reviews or Golazo España, link is in the video description, it comes up, I think. You'll know that Barcelona have again lost, they've lost the 1-1 rule. They're now 1-4. If they want to buy Luis Diaz, they need to raise about 175 million euros in accounting income just to bid for him at 50, 60, whatever it is, 70, I can't remember what it was, 175. Before, it was a 1-1 rule. So if you want to, buy a player at 60 million euros, your accounts have to show an income of 60 million euros. And don't forget, on top, that's a contract. So 10 million contract, 70 million total. You have to show 70 million coming in. That's the 1-1 rule in Spain, all right? Barcelona have just lost it again. So they're 1-4, right? So to get Diaz, they're going to have to get 175 million euros into the accounts. So it's very difficult. He ain't going anywhere. Well, he ain't going to Barcelona, that is for sure. I'm keeping an eye on what's going on outside. I hate having a window right next to where I'm looking. It's natural, isn't it, when you see a car going past us. I'm just looking for ice cream van. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't think Diaz, it's a strange one, really. I ain't got a problem with him, to be honest with you. He started the season well, then he sort of went a bit AWOL. But he wants Barcelona, so why would he go anywhere else? I don't know. Anyway, there's a possibility they might sort the 1-1 rule out before the summer. We shall see. He's too good to stay at Lyon for much longer, so it'll be interesting to see how this saga develops. What saga's that then? There is no saga. There's only a saga that you're fucking creating. You know, there is no saga concerning him at all. Anyway, and it's moved on to your car finance might qualify for a refund now. That's the end of the article. It's complete nonsense. Why can't we just find an exclusive, like, you know, that's an exclusive? I mean, there's nothing in it. But I guess that's the whole point of me doing these videos, so I can't complain about it. What I do is I try to, like, I know a lot of you guys spend your time on social media and you listen to a lot of things. And what happens on social media is people read exclusives and then rehash it as their own and then put the claim out. And before you know it, people are coming to my live stream saying, Dunk, have you heard about this? What I try to do is say, this is where it's coming from before it gains ground. So with some of the specific exclusives that we do, when you hear that later, you know where it's come from. And you personally watching this video might think, well, I can work my own shit out. Fine, then you fuck off then. But there's plenty of people that watch my video that come here and go, do you know what, Dunk? I knew as soon as I saw it. Or they'll say to me, I remember you telling me about that. Or they'll say, I've read this online and I came straight here because I knew Dunk had raised it. And believe it or not, people actually, seem to like my analysis and that. We try to have a laugh and a giggle, obviously. But anyway, I think it's nonsense. But what I will say to you is I do think that this is a name that you should watch. Now, so you might now turn around and say, well, aren't you contradicting? And you've just been dismissing it or putting it down. No, I'm dismissing them. Because if you think about it, they've gone for a player there that you and I surely would say, yeah, you know, Liverpool could be interested in him, right? I'm sure Miserable Martin, Red Raw LFC, I get confused with the other name sometimes. Red Raw LFC. Hey, listen. Do me a favour. Go and subscribe to Red Raw LFC. He's at 486 subscribers, I think. I'd love to get him to 500. He's fucking great, man, honest. He's mint. There's some other great people on here as well, as you know. Copites of Anfield, in the Cop End. There's more, but these are the ones that talk to me the most. So if I don't mention you, forgive me. There's AKM. There's loads of people, right? But, sometimes I've got shit memory anyway. But please go and have a look at Red Raw LFC. Well, don't have a look at him. He's fucking great, man. He's mint. Don't underestimate him. He knows his shit. He really does. And I'm sure he did a video about him. And he's my friend. So, yeah. Red Raw LFC. But the point I'm trying to say here is that they're no different to us. The majority of these people, these Twitter twats, right? Look at us, me and you, right? If you're part of what I call my community, you're my friend, right? If you watch my videos, because you like what I do and you interact when you can, you're my fucking friend, right? And that's all I care about. Don't care about the newcomers unless they become my friends. The same sort of thing. But you're my friend, right? And I come out with videos sometimes and then you leave comments and then I go, oh, fuck me, I never thought of that. And together, we are one huge ITK twat, right? We are, right? So because most of it's common sense. And these people, that's all they do. And the journalists have done it for years, right? Proper journalists. These aren't fucking journalists in the first place, right? But a lot of people are gullible. Yeah, that's actually, no, that's wrong. They're not gullible. They're not. They're just nice people that trust, Gullible's wrong. I'm not happy with myself for saying that. I don't mean that. That's not right for me to say that. You can see that popping me there because it's not meant to sound offensive. Maybe gullible is a perfectly acceptable word. I don't know, but I would rather say that people maybe are just a bit trusting and think that these outlets are there, to give them proper news. And I don't think they are. But it doesn't matter because we get a good giggle out of them. And if you watch if you watch my videos and the exclusives that we're doing, I do not look for exclusives to poke fun at, guys. Every day I look and I'll put Liverpool exclusive and see what comes up, right? So I'm not like cherry picking stuff that's ridiculous to try and have shits and giggles. If something comes up and I think it's bang on, then we'll go with it, and we'll break it down. But I can't help what's in these, So, but everyone seems to enjoy the analysis and stuff, and it's good fun, isn't it? What else is a serial? People take YouTube too seriously anyway. I think don't matter, does it? Sometimes people will watch these videos, and they'll say fucking pointless shit video. Fucking what you doing? You're only reading something, and then the next comment will say, "I really love your vids, don't I? Love these." I mean, but you can't please everyone. Anyway, I'm off. That, to be honest, right? I was going to do 4 exclusives. Exclusives. And I only had 3, so I had to find that one. So, can you remember what the headline was? Man United and Liverpool likely to try again for transfer of 27GA Wizard. The Wizard of fucking Oz. Oh, that sounded like a whip, didn't it? Hey. I mean, like, Wizard, like Harry. Well, I don't think Liverpool tried for him anyway. So if you're going to say Liverpool to try again, that means they must have tried in the first place. I don't think they did or ever have done. And it said Liverpool likely. There's nothing in that article that says Liverpool are likely to do anything. Fuck off. Just get lost. All right? See you later. I'm off. That's my last video for today. Tomorrow is Sunday. I am going to try and find some content for you tomorrow. Remember, on Monday, I'm going to be on the move. I don't think you're going to get anything from me on Monday, all right? Tuesday, very similar. Long-haul flight on Tuesday, all being well. Wednesday, I'll get, settled and we should be all right if everything goes all right. I'm not going on holiday. I'm going to see my boy, my best friend, and Smooth. I have responsibilities, so I don't just disappear. I'll continue to do stuff. Hopefully, I can just do a few videos each day and go and enjoy myself. You know what I mean? There was one other thing I wanted to say to you. My other YouTube channel, at Duncan Oldham, youtube.com/@Duncan Oldham. The link's in the video description. It'll pop up on the screen. I am, my morning briefings are on that channel every morning now. So those of you that don't want to watch them, don't get bothered by the notification. And it also saves a notification because YouTube only sends 3 out in 24 hours. I will be putting videos on there on my journey and what I'm up to. The same with Instagram and Twitter and all that shit, if you're interested, all right? And the Church of Dunk is now live on my YouTube channel at Duncan Oldham as well, for my peoples, you know what I mean? It's been on and off X for a while because I got suspended on X. I got told off. But I'm back on there. So the Church of Dunk is there if you want to join the congregation over there, you know what I'm saying? We get up to no good, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get like the full outfit and everything. For like full-on priest and that. No, I am. No shit, man. Honest, I am. You just wait to see. We're gonna do everything. We're gonna like get Magners and bless it and everything and drink it. It's gonna be the coolest church in the world, the Church of Dunk, man. I swear down, man. We're gonna have birds coming round. You know what I mean? It's gonna be mint. We're gonna be doing Hail Marys and all that. Yeah. And maybe get Ouija board or something. Oh no, that's not church, that's not religion, is it? It's the opposite, innit? No, we can't do that. No, I would never do that, mate. I'd shit my pants. My mum told me about Ouija boards when I was a kid. I was fucking terrified. She was like, don't you ever do a Ouija board in this that. My mum terrified me, man. When I think back to it. Fucking hell. Ouija board. If I was at a party with like loads of friends, right? And the adults got a Ouija board out, even at 50 years of age, I'd fuck off. I'd be like, no, my mum told me all about that. When fucking glass starts going round like that. Can you imagine that? Eh? Magic glass going round fucking table like that. JOHNHENRY. John Henry! Imagine him walking in. Shit your pants, wouldn't you? LINDAS. Lindas. TITS.